Muletrain!
It is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Thursday, September the 14th, 2017, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
We are very sorry to report there was not enough interest in taking a chartered bus to Norman, Oklahoma for the OU game on October the 7th. But a big thank you to both Starla Ellis and Kay Moncrief for all the hard work they did on this project. And it is Beat Brownfield Day. The first Watson Junior High School football games will be held here in Muleshoe on Thursday night at Benny Douglas Stadium. The B team game will be at 4 o'clock, the 7th grade at 5, and then at 6:15 the 8th grade game will play, all at Benny Douglas Stadium here in Muleshoe on Thursday night. Now, traveling to Brownfield will be the freshman and JV Mules teams. And the first game for the freshmen will be at 5 o'clock in Brownfield. And then at 6:30, the JV Mules will play Brownfield there. And of course, it is homecoming in Muleshoe. And we were here when you were in school, and we're here to welcome you home to Muleshoe High School for Homecoming 2017. The game will kick off at 7:30 on Friday night here at Benny Douglas Stadium. And the homecoming queen candidates were selected by the Muleshoe Mules football team. And on Thursday, the student body is voting on the queen. The candidates are Brianna Barone, daughter of George and Raquel Barone; Hallie Might, daughter of Steve and Darla Might, who will be escorted by Carbon Hardwick. Also, candidate is Natalie Diaz, the daughter of Beto and Kit Diaz, and she will be escorted by Eddie Vasquez. Melody Moran, daughter of Melissa and Raw Moran, and she will be escorted by Sergio Solano. Also, the escort for Brianna Barone is Isaac Mendoza. Congratulations to all of these girls. The coronation will be Friday night at halftime of the Muleshoe Mules and Brownfield Cubs football game at Benny Douglas Stadium. Now, the Muleshoe High School homecoming bonfire will be Thursday night when it's good and dark at the driving range of the Muleshoe Country Club. The homecoming pep rally will be at 2:45 in the new Muleshoe High School gymnasium, and that will be Friday afternoon. Now, all of these homecoming events will be brought to you by Mexican Burrito Express at 328 Main in downtown Muleshoe. Call 806-272-3176 to place your orders at Mexican Burrito Express. It is owned and operated by Romero and Yolanda Ramirez. Mexican Burrito Express. And the homecoming game between the Cubs and the Mules will be brought to you on Saturday here in its entirety on Channel 6, and also on our website, muleshoetv.com, our Twitter, and our Facebook, Gil Lamb. with highlights of the homecoming game, courtesy of these area merchants: 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Muleshoe Independent School District, Barrett Potato Farms, Terry Burton Service Center, Hereford Feed Ingredients Incorporated, McDonald's of Muleshoe, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Shipman Body Shop, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, AIM Bank, Mohawk Auto Parts, K&K Pharmacy, Lance Insurance Agency of Sudan, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, and McCormick Seeds Incorporated. It's only because of these Muleshoe and area merchants that we are able to video film the games. Now, there will be a mini pep rally on Friday morning at 9 o'clock at the Dillman Elementary School Gymnasium. That's a mini homecoming pep rally at Dillman on Friday morning at 9. Then at 1:05 on Friday afternoon, there will be class and organizational banner parade to the Muleshoe High School Commons area. And as we told you already, the pep rally is at 2:45 for homecoming in the MHS gym. Also, at 8 o'clock on Saturday morning, the Muleshoe Lady Mules and Mules cross-country teams will all be running at Amarillo. The high in Muleshoe on Wednesday officially was 91 degrees. The low was 56. And on Thursday morning at 7 o'clock, the official temperature in Muleshoe was also 56 degrees. And now 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 Area. Whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world, security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company, 5 Area. Plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 Area, 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 Area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Well, warmer than normal temperatures we're experiencing, but as we head into the weekend, it'll cool off a little bit into the 80s, and we'll have some storm chances come in to the forecast. Sunny today on Thursday, high near 94 degrees, south winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Partly cloudy tonight, low around 61, south winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then Friday, mostly sunny, high around 90 degrees, west winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy Friday night, low around 61, south winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. A 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms on Saturday during the day. Mostly sunny, high only around 87 degrees, southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Saturday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms again. Partly cloudy, low around 59. Sunday, a 20% chance of of rain, mostly sunny, high around 85 degrees. Sunday night, partly cloudy, low around 60. Our rain chances continue into Monday next week. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny, high only around 83 degrees. South winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday night, a chance of rain, partly cloudy, low around 61. Rain chances on Tuesday, mostly sunny, high around 88, mostly clear. Tuesday night, low around 60. And repeating our forecast for today, on Thursday, high around 94 degrees, sunny conditions, south winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, partly cloudy Thursday night, low around 61, mostly sunny on Friday, high around 90 degrees, west winds 5 to 15 miles per hour, partly cloudy Friday night, low around 61. 5-area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
Welcome home to the class of 1967. They're here strong in Muleshoe, celebrating 50 years since they graduated from MHS. And our sweetheart right now here on Channel 6 is one of their class members, Mart Long, who just retired from Mary DeShazo Elementary School after working there 17 years. But, of course, he's worked in many grocery stores here in Muleshoe before that. So, congratulations to you and happy retirement, Mart Long. And more congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Chad Armstrong of Muleshoe. They have a new baby daughter born on Saturday and weighing 7 pounds and 2 ounces, and she's 19 inches long. Stacy and Chad Armstrong have named her Margaret Lane and are going to call her Maggie, and I like that. Grandparents here in Muleshoe are Ruth and Fred Locker, and the father, Chad Armstrong, works for Fred Locker at Ag Aviation in Muleshoe. Now, this is a normal occurrence for Fred and Ruth Locker here in Muleshoe. They had a second grandchild born in May, on May the 24th. Etta Jolie Ash, and she was born to their daughter Mindy and her husband. Etta Jolie weighed 8 pounds and 8 ounces and at birth was 21 inches long. So congratulations to all of the family of Fred and Ruth Locker on the birth of 2 new granddaughters. And of course, right here in Muleshoe, we have more residents because of Chad and Stacy Armstrong's new baby daughter, and we'll tell you about more new babies coming up after these important messages just for you.
Take control of your First Bank of Muleshoe debit card right from your smartphone with the My Mobile Money app. It's customizable card monitoring and controls that help you manage your accounts. With My Mobile Money app, you can set interactive controls to help monitor activity and prevent unauthorized use. You can turn your card on or off, set alerts, and deny transactions based on merchant or transaction type and location, monitor and control dependent cardholder usage, receive notifications of possible fraudulent transactions, and take action. Deposit checks through your phone. Download the My Mobile Money app now at the App Store or Google Play. For more information, you can also call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South First Street. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, offering the My Mobile Money app. Available at the App Store or Google Play. Call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South First Street. The First Bank, member FDIC.
The news might be depressing, but Liao's is the opposite. Liao's is refreshing, good, and the best place to go for lunch or dinner. So go to Leo's and eat some food at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas.
Tattered Tumbleweed, 1405 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe now has everything you need to have the perfect Mexican fiesta with the mud pie. Let's talk about its serving dish. Nacho salsa serving bowl, guacamole bowl, Fredericksburg Farms, jalapeno jelly, salsa verde, and more. Also get ready for the Thanksgiving Christmas season ahead with the mud pie, stuffing tray, gravy boats, baking pan, pie and cookie plates as well. A wall of 25% off select women's and children's short sleeve shirts by Cowgirl Up, Cruel Girl, and others. New Ariat cruisers, Cruiser Fringe, and women's Ariat water boots, among others. Fall Football Fridays are here, and Tattered Tumbleweed has a great new Game Day t-shirt in stock. Fall shawls and coats by Cripple Creek, women's shirts by Pink Armadillo. Huge wall of brand new home decor pieces, including some perfect for Halloween and Christmas. Order your cheerleading suit for that special little girl now at Tattered Tumbleweed for any area team, and they can have it in the store for you in no time. Tattered is now selling farm fresh eggs for $2.50 a dozen. Check out the new Huey and Nakona wallets in now, along with a great selection of cinch and Ariat men's shoes. 25% off a great selection of men's short sleeve shirts. See all the new fall items all over the store at Tattered Tumbleweed, 1405 West American Boulevard. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. and Saturday, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m.
Nelda Hunt will just not let Fred and Ruth Locker get ahead of her. Nelda Hunt of Muleshoe has two new great-granddaughters, both born this week in Lubbock in the same hospital. Briley Ray Dunlap was born Tuesday morning at 10:15 and weighed 7 pounds and 15 ounces and is 20.5 inches long. Her parents are Gary and Andy Kim Dunlap, and this is their first child. Grandparents are Sheila Black of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, and Senior and Connie Dunlap of San Antonio. And as I said, the great-grandmother is Nelda Hunt of Muleshoe. And the father works as a mortgage loan consultant and in Lubbock. And Mr. and Mrs. Corey Hunt of Muleshoe have a new daughter, Callie Spring, born Monday morning in Lubbock at 8:05, weighing 7 pounds and 12 ounces, and Callie Spring is 21 inches long. Grandparents are Curtis and Lavon Hunt of Muleshoe and Kevin and Kathy Harlow of Phoenix. The father, Corey Hunt, is a pilot, and the mother, Angela Hunt, is associated with Evolve here. Great-grandmother here in Muleshoe is Nelda Hunt. Kyson and Caden Hunt are Callie Spring Hunt's brothers. And more babies. Nelda Hunt's sister, Billy Downing, formerly of Muleshoe, now of Lubbock, has a new great-granddaughter. Her name is Naime May Curvin, and she was born Thursday, August the 31st, and her parents are Nathan and Hillary Curvin. And she has also two sisters, Zariah and Serenity, and also a big brother, Josiah. The grandparents are Quincy and Twyla Curvin, formerly of Muleshoe, and all of the family lives in Lubbock. Congratulations to Billy Downing on this new great-granddaughter. And Billy formerly lived right here in Muleshoe. And now a double fifth birthday party was held on Saturday at the Muleshoe Church of Christ for cousins Jacelyn and Kyson Hunt. Kyson was born September the 12th, 2012, and his parents are Corey and Angela Hunt of Muleshoe. And 7 days later, Jacelyn, his cousin, was born September the 19th, 2012, and her parents are Coley and Jenna Hunt of Midland, formerly of Muleshoe. Kyson's grandparents are Curtis and Levon Hunt of Muleshoe and Kevin and Kathy Harlow of Phoenix, Arizona. Jacelyn's grandparents are Wesley and Dana Rasco and Curtis and Levon Hunt, all of Muleshoe. Great-grandparents include Nelda Hunt, Marcia Rasco, and Curtis and Leela Ann Smith, all of Muleshoe. Kyson has a brother, Caden, 2.5 years of age, and of course now a brand new baby sister who was born on Monday. And Jacelyn has a sister, Jaylee, 8 years old. What a wonderful family for all of them. AP Sports Riders, number 2 in the nation, OU Sooners, will be playing Tulane at 5 o'clock Saturday at Norman, Oklahoma. And you'll want to be sure and watch that game because, of course, the OU Sooner coach is Muleshoe's own Lincoln Riley. Muleshoe Area Public Library Senior Citizens Fair will be held Friday, September the 15th from 9 until 11:30 in the morning at 322 West 2nd, the Muleshoe Area Public Library. We want to say a big happy birthday to Elaine Price of Earth. The new Muleshoe policeman is Marcus Soto. Congratulations to you, Marcus, and welcome to the Muleshoe Police Force. South Plains College Muleshoe Center is going to hold a pharmacy tech test preparation class. Registration will be held on Thursday, September 21st from 9 to 12 and 1:30 to 4:30 at 621 West 2nd Street here in Muleshoe, South Plains College Muleshoe Center, located behind the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Classes will be held on Monday from 6:30 to 9 and Wednesdays from 5:30 to 8:30. September 27th through November the 20th. Tuition fee is $336. Textbook and workbook $163.18. The Pharmacy Technician 6th edition will be used. Payment method by check or a money order made out to SPC. They will accept credit cards. Do not bring cash to register for the Pharmacy Tech Test Preparation class. Call Cordy Aguirre at 806-272-3346 or 806-946-6393, her cell phone, for payment plan. You must bring your Social Security card, your driver's license, credit card, or money order in order to pay for the class. on Thursday, September the 21st from 9 to 12 and 1:30 to 4:30 is registration at the South Plains College Muleshoe Center at 621 West 2nd Street, right behind the hospital. In our bargain basement, to give away a solid black puppy. It's already housebroken, it's a female, and not very old. They want to give it to a good home. Call Sheila Wilcox at 806-518-5486. She lives at 901 West Avenue K at the Harmon Elliott Senior Citizens Housing Complex, apartment 908. That's to give away to a good home a solid black little puppy, very young, has been already housebroken, and is a female. Call Sheila Wilcox at 806-518-5486. Need to hire someone to trim a hedge at Pearl Brown's residence. Call 806-272-4471. That's need to hire someone to trim a hedge. Call Pearl Brown at 806-272-4471 to give away kittens and cats to a good home. Call 806-227-2214 in Sudan. A look at American history and constitutional integrity. The speaker will be Tom Barton at Muleshoe High School, Carrymore Auditorium on September the 26th. At 1 o'clock, he will speak to the high school student body, and also at 7 o'clock that night to the community of Muleshoe. Everyone is welcome, according to Dr. R.L. Richards. This is the fall Title I meeting in partnership with the Muleshoe ISD Federal Programs Department and the Cowboy Fellowship Church. Congratulations to Dr. Kyle Sheets. He has been named the Humanitarian of the Year by the American Academy of Family Physicians. That meeting is being held this week at their annual conference in San Antonio, and Dr. Sheets formerly lived here. We'll be back in one moment with more Muletrain.
AIM Bank Muleshoe and Farwell is bringing many exciting opportunities to the Muleshoe, Lasbuddy, and Farwell areas, and technology enhancements increase lending capabilities while keeping all of the same smiling faces you're used to in both locations. AIM Bank Muleshoe joins the many area full-service AIM Bank locations in the Panhandle, South Plains, Permian Basin, and Big Country regions of Texas, combined with an ATM network of more than 750 Stripes convenience stores locations in Texas, New Mexico, along with Oklahoma. AIM Bank has a commitment of supporting local communities and their local customers right here in the Muleshoe area. AIM Bank, where a handshake still means something, both member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
The Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street has two nurse practitioners, Christy Lee and Kristen Neely. You can make an appointment now by calling 806-272-7544 at the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe with either Christy or Kristen. The Medical Clinic at Muleshoe is located inside of the Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street here in Muleshoe. Again, the number to call is 806-272-7544 to make your appointment now to see either Christy Lee or Kristen Neely, nurse practitioners at the medical clinic of Muleshoe.
It's time again to sign up for one of the two $500 fall shopping giveaways at Frying Cox and pick up the fall merchandise book. Also sign up for your chance to win the world's largest Halloween treat, all at 401 South 1st Street, Frying Cox in Muleshoe. Just in Nat and Jules little kids sleeping bags in 2 sizes, music boxes by Nat and Jules, and rattles, and see the new selection of bed quilts and shams in beautiful colors and patterns. Large new selection of Circle E candles in 28 ounce or 12 ounce sizes, along with tarts, pillars, and stars, and some great new scents like Peace, Garden Meadow, Country Morning, Baby Powder, Creme Brulee, and more. Don't forget the fully stocked sewing room filled with fabric, squares, charms, table runners, rulers, grids, scissors, rotary cutters, thread patterns, and much, much more. And get your Muleshoe Mules flag now at Frying Cox, with all proceeds going to the Muleshoe Athletic Booster Club, all at 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe. And don't forget, sign up for your chance at one of two $500 shopping giveaways and the largest Halloween treat. See all of the new beautiful fall fashions in now at BK Boutique in Clovis, New Mexico, 200 East 21st Street. They're open Tuesday through Fridays, 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and Saturdays, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. New fall fashions from True Luxe, Multiples, Sharon Young's, Alicia D, Leor, and others, and shop their great selection of Merle Norman Cosmetics. New fall line of clothes in at BK Boutique in Clovis, New Mexico, 200 East 21st Street.
Give your child a head start in school by registering them now if they are 4 years of age, and they'll get a head start starting to school. If your child was 4 by September the 1st this year, they are eligible. Call now to register your 4-year-old children at Muleshoe Independent School District, 806-272-7382. It does not cost you anything. What a Head Start offers you and your child: active learning experiences, nutritional snacks and meals, parent involvement, services for children with special needs, links to the community resources, health and family services, parent training, and school readiness. Enroll your child now by calling the Muleshoe Independent School District, 806-272-7382. What you need to enroll your child is 2016 income tax return, W-2 forms, all child support received in 2016, grants or scholarship from 2016, Social Security documentation, 1099, self-employment income, SSI or TANF, child's birth certificate, shot records, insurance cards, or Medicaid card. Enroll now all 4-year-old children in the Muleshoe Independent School District. Call 806-272-7382 to give your child a head start. On Saturday, at the Caprock Plains Baptist Area Office, located at 2301 Utica in Plainview, from 9 until 11:30, there will be a training for Texas Baptist Men Disaster Relief. It is going to cost $40, and they will provide asset protection, assessors, box ministry, chainsaw teams, chaplain, child care, feeding, flood and fire recovery, heavy equipment, incident management, international response, leadership development, rapid assessment team, shower and laundry, support units, and temporary roofing training. That is Saturday, September the 16th from 9 until 11:30, and it will be held at the Caprock Plains Baptist Area Office in Plainview. And if you need more information, you can call the First Baptist Church here in Muleshoe. Now, you still have plenty of time to collect your cleaning buckets for the hurricane victims. Now, you need a 5-gallon bucket, and if you need to know exactly what to put in that bucket, it's cleaning supplies of all kinds, and you can call the First United Methodist Church of Muleshoe to get that, or go to umcor.org and just click on cleaning kit, and it will give you the supplies that need to go in that 5-gallon bucket. Now, you take the bucket after you have bought all of the cleaning supplies to put in it to the First United Methodist Church of Muleshoe at 507 West 2nd, and they will be collecting these buckets throughout this month of September and all of October as well. The Fellowship of Alcoholics Anonymous will meet on Friday and Tuesday nights at 7 at the First United Methodist Church here in Muleshoe. AA is a fellowship of both men and women who share their hope, strength, and experiences to stay sober one day at a time. Please use the fellowship hall door of the First Methodist Church of Muleshoe to enter at 507 West 2nd. The Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center in Muleshoe will have an open Medicare meeting and how to enroll, presented by the South Plains Association of Governments during lunch on Wednesday, September the 20th. The annual election period for Medicare plan comparison is approaching. This presentation will be provided, and you will need this information. Also, if you have not already signed up your intake form 2017-18, you need to do that now at the Senior Citizen Center. And it's also time for annual dues of $24 per person. Bingo is played every Thursday afternoon at 1:30 at the Senior Citizen Center at Main and Avenue D. 11-year-old Ernie Toscano did have to have surgery again. Please remember Ernie Toscano and all of his family in your prayers. He had surgery in Lubbock. Also, we're glad to report that Max and Jenny Field, she is the former Jenny Bayless of Muleshoe and a Muleshoe High School graduate of the 1960s, had rain, wind, and no power for 11 hours, but they feel very, very grateful for only that. They live in Evans, Georgia. 20 to 30 feet swinging of their treetops around their house. My goodness, my goodness. And Christy Fuqua of Atlanta, daughter of Lynn and Buck Campbell of Muleshoe, had all kind of trees and even damage in their backyard, but they also feel very grateful. An 8-foot bush that they planted 20 years ago is no longer there. And also, the last time I heard, they were without power, and it was 39 hours. And Tracy Estes of Mary Esther, Florida, near Pensacola, the daughter of Jerry Chapman of Muleshoe, had no damage whatsoever, we're glad to report. But her children need to be in our prayers because they have been sick. Tracy Estes formerly worked for Dr. Tom Bond's dentist's office here in Muleshoe. Please remember all of the people of Florida and the Caribbean, the Gulf Coast, and all of those who are now working for the people in that area who have been devastated by hurricanes recently. Remember Marilyn Cox and her husband Reagan and her family. John Blackwell of Bovina, formerly of Muleshoe, who has been moved from the Baptist St. Anthony's Hospital in Amarillo, where he had successful surgery last week, to the swing bed at the Friona Hospital. Pat Moore and her husband Carrie, she broke her hip just recently. Remember 2-year-old Aubrey Loya. She has been dismissed from the hospital in Lubbock. And this is a little girl who spent 8 weeks in the hospital, and she was in a hot car in Portales for 90 minutes with 90+ degree weather. Also, she was left there by her caretaker. And also continue to remember the little girl, Mahalia Jones' family, who died in that same car. And little Mahalia was just 22 months old. So very, very sad. We're glad to report that Justin Helton is home from the hospital in Lubbock. Please remember the family of Mrs. Bill Wimberly, formerly of Muleshoe, who died last week. Also remember all of those from the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe who have gone to Nome, Texas, near Beaumont, to help with the cleanup. They will be there through this weekend. Remember these families in your prayers: Sammy Lewis Hall, Helen Bebout, the aunt of Ruth Hall of Circleback, Joe Lopez, Esther Rodriguez, John Snell. Remember Olin Clements, who is in the hospital and are in the nursing home in Clovis. Also Nona Clements here in Muleshoe, Eric and Angela Hall, Jean Paul and Corlin Jarman, Doyle and Leela Sue King, Glenn Watkins over in Plainview, and Grayson Reynolds, formerly of Muleshoe, is fighting the eclipse fire in Happy Camp, California. He works out of El Rito, New Mexico, and lives in Dixon, New Mexico, about 30 miles up in the mountains outside of Taos. Lornette Mason, Landon Nichols and his family, Maxine and Clinton Rogers, Dorothy Turner, and Doris Scott.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well. Find it free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. We'll hear from a friend of Hoss in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 77 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. They're owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online, bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO, David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
I don't guess anybody could ever have a better friend than Dan. I think most people in O'Donnell would tell you that.
Joe Harris of Brownwood grew up in O'Donnell and was a classmate of Dan Blocker. The two stayed friends, and Mr. Harris was a pallbearer at Dan's funeral.
He was just so noticeable, and he was friends to everybody. He knew everybody. Called everybody by their first name.
Dan graduated from Sul Ross and taught school in Texas.
And he and his wife ventured to California, where they paid more money for teaching school. Got a job teaching school, and in the process of doing this, he's carrying students to the broadcast studios, and that's how he got recognized. James Arnez recognized his big stature of a guy and asked him to if he would consider bit parts that he could do on Saturday mornings. Dan's nature, he loved challenges. He jumped on it in a minute. Dan never acted. I never seen him act a part. He was just Dan. When Dan got the part of Bonanza, it had already been contracted. And Dan's manager begged the people of Bonanza to let Dan just read for him. And it took some persuading to get that done. But they did call Dan in, and he read the first page. They tore up the old contract they had of the original Hoss Cartwright and gave it to Dan. And it took about 30 minutes to do that. All the time he needed to be in that studio, which tells you that they recognized, too, that he was just a natural. From there on, you know, the story tells itself. Dan was the most comical person you were ever around, and he wasn't a comedian. That was his nature. It seemed like the crowd just followed him because it was always a fun time. Dan's ability made an all-star out of him in a hurry. Dan was so popular with Bonanza, and not only Bonanza, he played bit parts with, and some major parts with some of the leading characters. Frank Sinatra. He had a movie with him one time.
Joe Harris of Brownwood. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with The Sound of Texas.